we're heading off on our next trip here. And we had a quick stop to get some coffee before we headed out on the road. And now we're gonna go to Glacier National Park and see all the fun things that we can do there. So we'll see you there. That was a lot harder than I was expecting, but still a lot of fun. So if you follow us on our last journey, we headed west to go to the Oregon coast. So this time we're gonna be headed east to get to Glacier National Park. And so we gotta go right over the Rocky Mountains to get there. And so there's two beautiful mountain passes that we're gonna go on the way there. So we're gonna go over 4th of July Pass and then Lookout Pass. So they are pretty incredible if you haven't seen them before. So you'll get a chance to see them now. Quick story time for you. So as we're going over Lookout Pass is what Lewis and Clark went over when they were doing their first journey out west. So they knew that the Rocky Mountains were there, and on the other side of the Rocky Mountains was supposed to be the Pacific Ocean. I can only imagine though, when they got to the top of Lookout Pass and they were looking out, they were expecting to be able to see the ocean. Well, when you're looking out at the top of Lookout Pass going west, all that you can see is mountains as far as the eye can see. So I can assume that it was a bitter disappointment to them that they thought they were at the end of their journey, and yet they were actually just at the hardest part. They still had to go a very long way over very difficult territory to get to the ocean. So kudos to them trying to do that for the first time.
Look what I see. What, kiddos?
But is this not actually our campground?
This is our campground, yeah.
And if there wasn't camping, always wear your camping shirts.
today we're gonna go into Glacier National Park. Last night we were able to get reservations. We tried 4 months ago to get the reservations, but they sold out almost instantly. And so they do release 250 additional passes at 7 p.m. the night before. And so we did luck out and we were able to grab one of those. So we're gonna go on the going to the Sun Road today, as well as go on a hike. Before we do that, we need to fill up the truck though, because it took an entire tank to get here, even though it was only a 4-hour drive. But going over those mountains definitely consumes a lot of diesel. So we're gonna fill up and then hit the trails. Good morning.
Good morning.
That one
get a day pass.
Okay.
35?
Yep.
This is the pass for the entrance.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Wildlife is dangerous. And you know what bears like to eat?
What? Little kids.
Tasty little children.
Wait, for real life? Does this have bears?
Yeah.
Well, they'll probably eat mommy before you, but yes.
I don't run as fast.
But does it actually have bears?
Yeah, there's bears here. First hike, we did McDonald Falls, which was a 1/3 of a mile hike, and it was a really easy access from the road, and we got to see a beautiful little waterfall and then an easy hike back out. The day that we were in the park happened to be Father's Day, and so they had to do what I wanted to do that day, so we got to go on some hikes. Our second hike that we did was Trail of Cedars, which was only a mile-long loop, and it was all flat ground. The hardest part was actually just finding parking for that, but once we found parking, it was just a really easy loop around with some really pretty cedars and some mini streams that were going down. Just a beautiful little hike. Unfortunately, the going to the Sun Road past this point was closed, and so we couldn't see the beautiful part of the park with the big mountains, but we were still very thankful that we were able to go this far and be able to see as much of the park as we did. We'll be back sometime soon. How was the hike?
Good.
What did you like about it?
All the trees and everything pretty in the river.
What did you learn about the trees?
The ones with scrapey bark are called seedlings.
Cedars.
Cedars.
Yep. And where do they like to grow?
Near lakes or streams.
Good job. While we were leaving the park, we stopped by the historic Lake McDonald Lodge and observed the converted electric historic buses that do tours of the site, and then also saw the beautiful inside of the lodge and then the lake on the back end. you go. There you go. Keep going. Yup. Alright, and drop. And drop. You can do it. Whee! Third time's the charm.
Second time the charm. And circle. Wait, what about cream cheese? Cream cheese.
You're almost there.
And cookies.
You're almost there. Pull yourself up.
These are cookies.
And down you go again.
I'm so cold.
What you selling? You're selling cookies. Okay.
So that's gray, but turned into white. It spreads fast. No, when gray spreads fast, it's white.
So this is true camping dedication. It's hailing outside, and yet we're still gonna be using the Blackstone to make hamburgers out there. That's right, happy Father's Day.
And I'm the kid.
What do you see in there?
Nothing.
Nothing? Nothing? Not anything? How'd you get in there?
That's awesome. We climbed through.
Is it comfortable?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I can't get out.
Are you gonna sleep there
I
tonight?
can't get out. I can. Okay.
That's one way to do it. Had a very wet day, but had a good time in the camper, enjoying ourselves and coming up with different ways to entertain ourselves. But now we're gonna go on just a little drive and see another part of the park. We did the going to the Sun Road before. Now we're gonna go to the left. I'm not quite sure where that is, but we're gonna go to the side of the park and see what we can find. So one of the things we figured out how to do during the rainy day was the Rubik's Cube. That was a lot harder than I was expecting, but still a lot of fun. Are you gonna do it now?
Yeah. Maybe.
Are you gonna do it?
Yeah.
Yeah. great time at Glacier National Park, and so now we're on our way home. It'll be a beautiful trip because this is the only nice day that we've had this trip, but we'll still enjoy it, and we'll see you soon.